Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Tabletop United. I went out of order again. This is Immersion Diversion. um, we are playing, and then I can see, yes, I'm Neil from Immersion Diversion. Um, Johnny. And we are playing Pokemon, we're playing Pokemon Space Odyssey in the Pokemon Tabletop United rule
And
set.
what series is this?
This is Pokemon Table Space Odyssey.
No, no, I think
What's the
it's
series called?
yeah. What's it?
Oh, that's what this is. This is Pokemon Space Odyssey.
What do we
Oh,
do with dice?
it's not roll for
Well, we are on roll for immersion, on immersion diversion, with
Yeah.
in Pokemon Tabletop. We are playing on Fantasy Grounds.
There we go.
Of play. Fantasy Grounds is our VTT of choice. Just because it's easy to make maps. It's good for initiative. Like turn orders, stuff like that. Dice rolls. Sean, I hate you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We were playing music from the Zame, Sanity, Blitzit, and I haven't uploaded it yet, but also music from the Glitch City, which would be awesome when we eventually get that in.
and also maybe Galax.
Maybe I haven't gotten to there yet. I haven't downloaded any other stuff yet. But we will be playing all their music on Sirenscape. Thank you again to all you guys for letting us use your music. Sirenscape is a online sound player, an online sound player where you can upload your own sounds if you'd wish to play your own sound effects, your own music, stuff like that. Right now, they actually have a featured one going on for Vecna. I forgot what the Vecna one is called.
I think it's like Vecna's Curse or something like that.
Yeah.
Curse of Vecna.
No, it's I think I can go back, can't I? While it's still playing. Let me check if it'll let me. It's very slow. Yeah,
I still have no idea what game you're talking about, Sean.
Come on, go back.
Oh, the one that before.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's not gonna wanna. I might have to reload Sirenscape because my internet is being slow today, I guess, or not just the internet, just Sirenscape's being a little laggy. So, but we'll go with what we can. But yeah, Sirenscape, thank you so much. If you, I think in order to get all the soundscapes, all the sound sets to get in there, if you'd like to use a bunch of what they have, you just have to become a super siren, and then everything that they have is free in their library. Yeah, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Hi guys.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Goodbye.
I mean, hello.
Why don't we start with Robert and Gizmo?
So Robert is an alien race called an Animus. So he's got a face that looks like a Lucario and a little bit of fuzz. And he, for the majority of his life, has been a history professor at Anno? Is Anno the...
Yeah, it was Anno Space Station.
Yeah.
The
But yeah,
information station.
he's been a professor, a history professor, and he's recently taken a sabbatical, and he wants to explore the cosmos with Gizmo, his pet, basically the class mascot, that is finally now actually seeing combat, whether he likes it or not.
Nice. All right. Next, Echo and Navi. How about you? Let us know who Echo and Navi are.
Yes, Echo Navi. Echo is the android currently looking for the purpose within this little universe and trying to find their emotions and whatnot. It had to lead to one of them. What was it again? That one of the steel planets.
The steel one. Oh yeah, that's
Itov?
Kitov. Yeah.
Ada.
Yes. Yeah, I gotta lead on that and see what's up with that, and then after that, Echo's gonna do Echo things, and then creep everyone out. Navi, on the other hand, is very special routes, a ghost fairy type. What I have written down right here is that Navi tends to, well, help Echo with their emotions and all that other fun stuff.
Yeah. Sure does help you figure out when you can't understand when you haven't been able to figure out what it means. But hopefully, Echo will learn. I'm excited for that.
One day, Echo will learn.
Yeah.
One day.
I mean, you slowly seem to be learning though enough. It's like it's there. You probably just don't know it. So, and you're trying to figure out what it is.
Simulated.
Yeah. All right, Henry.
Artificial happiness.
Let's go over to Henry and Tedwardo.
Henry is a boring ass human. He's a coordinator, and he's got a pretty sharp mind. That's why he's also a chronicler. Because he can write things down, like any boring human can. Tedwardo is a rescue from after. So now he just kind of looks after him.
Yeah. All right. And we won't get further into introductions. We do have to say, Edward is not here. We wish him well though, because he said he was exhausted, and so we just hope he has some good rest. He plays Adolfin with his partner Luthu. Adolfin is an elf from the planet of Zyzipso, leaving his home to go explore the universe, to see what he has seen in his books, so he can kind of experience it, the real thing. And Luthu is a Zigzagoon given. No problem, Schoolie. Have a good one.
Excuse me.
And Luthu is his friend. Or I guess he said if it was a friend, but not like kind of like a pet, but not really a pet. Luthu is his companion. A Zigzagoon, a psychic normal type Zigzagoon, also from Zyzipso, given to him as a gift, and he is taken along with him for his adventures and as a way to help calm Adolfin down in dire situations as well.
It's a shame that the planet's not Zagzig-Zoom, because it's a Zigzagoon from Zagzig-Zoom.
Executor.
That is actually more difficult to say than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It's a tongue twister.
Alright, and with that, as you can see, all of them have some beautiful pictures next to them. Actually, I'll leave that up for now. I forgot to grayscale out Adolfin and Luthu since they aren't there. But that's okay, we'll leave them up so you can see their nice
Adolfin's
pretty colors.
technically there,
Yeah, but
just
Edward's not
helping
here, so
everyone evacuate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally I grayscale them out if the players aren't here. But I will leave them up for now so we can see their pretty colorful faces. All the Hero Forge images have been made by the players, and I love their images so much. They look so good. Yeah. If you guys would like to, there are multiple different rewards that you can redeem. Some are channel points, known as immersion points. I forgot what I actually named them. They are called
ID rewards.
ID rewards, immersion diversion rewards, but they're your ID points. Just actually sounds kind of cool, like a Matrix ID. But yeah, so you can use those channel points to redeem multiple different rewards, such as healing the players and their Pokemon, giving them insight bonuses, giving them additions to their capture rolls, or you can increase or decrease their status buffs, like their combat stage and stuff. If you want to be mean and such, you can lower their stats a bunch so they can't do much. But in other ways, you can increase their stats and make them tougher and built more. You can also spend the channel points to give rerolls, make it so that players get an item, which Schoolia has donated the 10,000 magic bag, but he said it's for you guys to fight over. So I'm gonna let you guys fight over it, and then we'll decide what it is after it is. Or should I make the item and then you guys fight over what it is?
I say we have a contest over it.
What kind of contest? Maybe during the game we'll find the item, because I still need to think of what the item would be. But yes. In other
Boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything.
Yeah,
It could even be a boat.
It could even be a mystery box.
A mystery box inside of a mystery box.
I just hope it's not the Call of Duty Zombies mystery box, because if I see that teddy bear again, I'm gonna scream.
Well, you already have that teddy bear. His name is Tedwardo.
No, that's a different Wardo.
Other than and if you subscribe, you can also earn double the rewards, or I think there's a percentage to the rewards. It's like 1.5 extra or double. I don't remember how it goes, but you do get more channel points for being subscribed. And I guess it is still September, so I will say that you can get September subscriptions are like half off right now. So if you'd like to, you could always subscribe for the September, and then you
Sub
get
for September.
Yeah, it's September.
Sub for September.
Yeah.
Sub for September.
Also, when you subscribe, or resub, I guess in this case also, a Pokemon, a wild Pokemon that shows up in the next encounters that they come across will be a shiny.
Damn, I absolutely would, but I'm broke.
No, I know. I didn't say you had to. It's
But I
just
like
there
showing
if
my
you do.
support.
I know you do, which is amazing. And if you'd like to donate monetary reward, you don't have to. I would rather you guys, take care of yourselves first. But if you have any extra and you want to throw it my way, you can help change the game's course of action. Let me put that in so that I can see, because Gulia, I think, is driving, so I'm going to just TTRPG. Oops. Tip. TTRPG donate.
Oh,
I don't
how
remember how I did it.
unfortunate.
I don't remember what the thing was.
How unfortunate.
He's Johnny. Just kidding. Let me go look that up quick, because I do want to put that in so I don't forget.
There's grounds in
No,
my
I didn't
coffee.
want to. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do
that's how coffee is made.
it here.
Good coffee does not have grounds at the bottom of the cup.
Oops. Okay. Luckily, the music still played. I accidentally
Yeah.
changed the browser on my Sirenscape page, and I was like, "Whoa!" But it's still
I
playing.
would have made
So
a pot of coffee, but that would have taken too long.
okay. Commands.
Oh, did you buy it from somewhere?
No.
Tip TRPG. I just did it backwards.
I had I've got a coffee pod that doubles as a Keurig, and it also comes with a pod that you can put ground
There we
coffee
go.
in.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And it occurs to me that I may have hit the wrong button when preparing it.
So for $1, you can donate consumable items, which is like, I think I do it by like 5, so they get like 5 Pokeballs, 5 potions, five, just stuff that's a one-time use consumable. I think even revives, maybe not revives, because those are pretty expensive. But maybe if you did like $2 or $3, I would do it for revives or something. But $1 for consumable items, $5 for a hero point or jinx point, or in this case it'd be Pokeballs and Master Balls. You can use a Pokeball hero point to basically re-roll attacks. You can use them to re-roll your moves, like or your Pokeball capture rate rolls. You can use them to keep yourself at 1 HP, your Pokemon at 1 HP, or your wild Pokemon targets at 1 HP, so that you have a better chance of catching them. They can also be used to commission the GM for nonsense that aren't in the game, and we can also, like, if you want an additional attack or turn an EOT into a at will, or maybe for once, maybe if you used it, you can even use it. I'll say you could use it to turn a scene into an EOT for just the one time.
I
then it would
love
go back-
shenanigans.
But then it would go back to being a scene and stuff like that. So you could essentially use a hero point to use a scene twice in a game instead of just the once.
Why couldn't I have waited?
You can for 10 points you can donate a plot twist, flashback card, or a hero card. Plot twist changes the scope of the game at a random during that one session. Flashbacks help the character remember something they might have forgotten. Maybe something that was in their backstory they didn't even know was there, or maybe they had something in their bag that they forgot, and so on and so forth. Hero cards are random abilities that just help the players out. And if it doesn't, it's a one-time use ability. But if it doesn't fit or transfer well into Pokemon Tabletop, they can essentially use it as a fourth hero point if they so wish. For $15, you can donate a critical token, or in this case, the GS Ball. It's exactly what it says. It's just an automatic crit. They can use it on a throw to add, if they wish so, to add a plus. I think it's a plus 10, like for a capture roll. But I think I will also add a plus 10 on top of that if they use the critical token, because that is just, you could crit on the crit throw, giving it plus 10 already. But then with the crit token, since it's as good as it is, I will add another plus 10 on there. For $20, you can donate a random encounter. The players had this happen last time, and they are currently in the encounter fighting an Orthworm. It is a big old one, a big old random encounter that happens wherever the players may be. And I think I might just make it where it's just one big creature instead of a bunch of little creatures, if not all the same. And that way it's just kind of like almost like a random encounter boss fight, kind of something like that. For $25, you can buff the creature, giving it more levels. You give it a move it normally wouldn't have, a different typing, stuff like that. Just a simple change that makes it harder. Maybe it evolves, if it's a low level, but then it evolves, so it could be a level 15 Gyarados if it was something like that, And then $30, you can donate a magic item. This magic item for the monetary reward is usually a little bit more powerful than the channel point reward donation, but nonetheless, it is still a magic item also. And it'll go to the player that the donator chooses. And then for $50, we have a secret menu item that is just a one-time mention. Secret thing that happens, it changes the scopes of the whole game. Usually it's either an item that the players can find. It'll sometimes bring in a Pokemon or an encounter that is really difficult. And Schoolie and me were talking on Friday, and he said, and I guess I should have thought of this earlier, and I think that this will be the magic or the secret menu item for today also. Is that if the secret menu item is gotten on their way back to their ship while traveling through the desert sand oasis, they will meet up with a trainer that needs their help with a quest, and if they complete said quest, they will be given a hefty amount of reward. And so that's the $50 magic item. And yes, if you subscribe, a creature of your choice gets buffed. Or if you haven't said anything, I'll just make it one of the next creatures basically becomes a shiny Pokemon.
Our in-universe equivalent of shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess there is more, like, alien Pokemon are still in a way shiny, but I will not only just shiny, because the aliens will be their own version of shiny, even though they'll look different, and then it'll get something on top of that. So
yeah, just do what Attack on Titan used to do. Call them aberrants.
I guess. Yeah. So once again, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. How about we get started?
Yeah. I say
Alright.
used to because they retconned it and just called them just abnormals because nobody knew what aberrant meant.
Sorry, I gotta reload. Sorry, Escape. It was just frozen. So I gotta change the music.
Just let it go, man.
I know. I want them in. I want the recap music.
Did anybody catch that?
What?
No, I did.
What? Oops. Come on. Play.
You said the program was what?
It's freezing. We're good.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Still don't know if he caught it.
It looks like I still caught it. Anyway,
Well, when
Last-
something is freezing, what's the end product? It's what?
it's frozen.
Let it go.
There you go.
Last time on the Pokemon Space Odyssey, the players, the hero, I want to call you guys the losers now. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, Henry is a top tier loser.
The heroes have, they were stuck in the camp being, not really interrogated, but, you know, they crashed in, took a shit ton of damage, and were being healed by the desert psychos. And they were a little confused what was going on. But, while in the middle of talking, and trying to figure out where their friend or their, well, not really friend at the time, I guess, more like their colleague, or their what was it?
Acquaintance.
Boss? Acquaintance? Betordite was. Adolphin showed up to talk to them, and then at the same time, we had the random encounter happen, and a Orthworm came bursting through the ground, breaking up the camp and kind of crashing and everything. The heroes have begun fighting it, and that is where we leave off. And that's where we left off.
Cue battle music.
Yeah, I gotta get there. So again, I need to plug in my new drives so I can get it quicker. That or it's just the
Also,
internet being weird today.
If I had a question for you, Mr. PM, PMN, or PM,
PMKN.
PMID, there you go.
Pokemon.
What would you say the disposition of this Orthworm is? Like, is he scared? Is he angry? Is he... Like, I know he's hurt.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
But
like, what
education?
Okay, I will say, yeah. What would his emotional state be?
By the
It's
way,
Rorschach.
I also, after Robert rolls this, I need everybody to roll me a perception check as well.
Perception.
You got a 16.
Yes.
A little bit agitated, a little bit angry. Kind of taking out. On
Also,
the first thing
I
you saw.
did remember roll some pretty high intimidates against him, though, too.
Yeah, you did. He's definitely paying attention to you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to.
But
the
so he's not like scared or anything, though?
No, he's agitated.
He's pissed.
Oh.
Perception.
I thought he was like really scared of me.
Bad perception. Wow.
Oops.
I'm coming in.
Oh,
What's that
good.
perception?
I'll roll one for Adolphin. I just need to. Oops. I guess I can. I need to get the sheet open quick. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna roll for him because he technically isn't in the camp right now, so he wouldn't see this.
Also, you
He's
forgot there's like a
evacuating
big a big smoke screen here too, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Yes, but this would have been for earlier, before anything. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Why in the world you're taking so long to vote things? Come on now.
I didn't even realize that you like closed out the program.
I didn't.
Oh no, I disconnected.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
The program is taking its sweet time, though. Alright, Perception, right?
Perception. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Oh.
even worse.
All right.
Just slightly worse.
I like how 3 1s and a 6 is the best roll that we have.
Henry, at your feet, you see something kind of shiny.
Well, obviously, I pick it up.
It's a blue. Yeah, it's a blue diamond.
Eat.
With a little bit, it's with some white etches in it.
I pocket it to look at it later.
Sweet. All right. Okay, so with that,
Oh, hey, a map.
oh yeah. Thank you. I just gotta share that with you guys. There we go. You now have a map that I made in like a day, but I didn't get a chance to do it last week. So. Yeah. Alright,
Well,
so
I see
yes.
grid lines.
Yep.
It takes a while
it's-
to load.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see it like I do on the stream.
Yeah. It'll take a bit.
Oh, so that's where I am.
Yeah, you're over there. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So, first up in the Inish, we have, because we're in a new round, Earthworm.
Oh, also we're all out of place on this screen. Like where Echo and Navi are, and
Thank
Echo doesn't exist.
Thank you.
No.
It's because of stuff.
Oh.
Hang
Oh,
on.
you're saying on your screen it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mine's like-
on Neil's Zoom screen.
Sorry, my bad. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
And
Oopsie.
And yeah, I'm guessing it's because of the swap up that I did because of 4 people being in there now. Okay, so we got the Earthworm starting. So we start with this where Earthworm has he's not wrapped around, like he hasn't used the move wrap on you, but he's wrapped around you. You're at the center of him, almost like a snake that coils around its prey.
I was gonna say he's absolutely snaking your ass right now.
Echo, you're on the outside of him. I would say in this case you're technically flanking. And Henry, you are far away with Cody next to you. And
Yes.
also, Gizmo has ran towards the front gate to help with the rest of everybody over there. In which case, if you said he was just gonna go help them, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll just move him off screen then. That way I can
because
focus on here.
he got relatively hurt, so
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so we'll just focus on them. So, Earthworm is going to... What is he going to do?
Fail his attack because of the smoke screen. Hopefully.
hopefully.
You know what? He's going to reverberate from the magnitude that has hit him. And he's going to use magnitude himself. As he kind of shakes and kind of rumbles his tail on the ground. So, it is a burst 2 ground source. So that means burst 2. Technically, it's the 4
So
squares.
that's just Echo and Robert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shrink him back to his 4 squares technically, because he's technically only 4 squares big. Yeah, so it's just gonna be you two. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah. Let's see. I will say, if you wish to try and attempt a acrobatics or athletics to jump, and maybe not take the full damage, but maybe half damage, you can attempt to.
I mean,
Not
I
you,
suppose.
them.
I know, but I'm just saying with the
'Cause I
with the
haven't-
smoke screen.
That's why it's a burst, so it's not being affected by Well, actually,
I
would
don't know.
smoke
I think
screen
smoke
still affect-
screen affects everything. It's just-
Attacking into or from the smoke screen is a -3 penalty.
even if it's the ground be shaking around?
That's
Okay.
what it
That's-
says.
that's fine,
That's
yeah.
the accuracy check.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Alright, so, when you use magnitude, roll 1d6. That's a 1. Damage base is equal to 5 plus 1. X is the value of d6, okay. Hit targets that are underground. Alright, so 1d6, or damage base 6. If I put that, oops, not that. Shoot, okay, maybe I gotta look up damage bases. That might be something I also put into Fantasy Grounds at some point.
Well, damage base 6 is 2d6 plus 8.
Oh, you have that up? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. 2d6.
Well, just because
Plus
Force
8.
Palm is damage
Yeah.
base 6, so.
Okay. So 2d6 plus 8, you said?
Yep. Then
Plus-
plus whatever stat he's using.
Yep.
But first you have to determine if you hit.
Oh, correct, yes. Which I should have done that first.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Against.
I'm gonna say, because I didn't say who was first, I'm gonna say you're right on top of him, Sean, so it will hit you first, and then it'll go for Echo next.
Oh, I'm going unconscious.
It's a 14. Does that hit Echo? Or what's your AC? Or, I guess, magnitude
Yeah, it's
AC
going to
is
hit
2.
regardless, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
do your thing real quick, and then I got a surprise.
Okay. So 8 plus that.
Shy a surprise.
And 2d6, right, you said? Okay. So that's
2d6
gonna be,
plus 8 plus the stat.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 36 ground physical.
Yep, I'm unconscious.
Ooh.
I mean, I had 29 max HP,
Yeah.
so I mean, when you decided me is the one that you were critting, yeah. Oh yeah, that wasn't even crit damage, was it? Yeah, you didn't even crit damage me.
Oh yeah, true. So it should have
So
been.
how much more damage do I take? How
Another-
negative am I?
I will add. So it would be another 2d6 plus 8. So I'll just roll
Yeah.
that 8 and 2d6. Another 17 on that. So
Okay.
51. No, 53.
Yeah.
Damn. I actually didn't realize you were that low. I
Well,
mean, I know
I
we had
had
the. I mean,
I had 29 max
I
HP.
kind of did it because I knew you were doing so much damage to it, so I thought maybe that's a little fair.
Well,
but
you
it's
also
okay.
said that he was terrified of me last game, but
He wasn't terrible. Well, he was probably terrified, but he was still probably going to attack you nonetheless. So it's not like, yeah.
Hey,
That is
Neil.
his turn. Yeah.
Hey, Neil.
What's up?
Magnitude is disabled for rest of the scene.
Oh shit! Is that an interrupt, or does that happen before the, or does it happen after the attack?
I think. I don't know. Yeah.
It says the user is hit by a damage unit. The movement becomes disabled. Oh,
Okay.
frequency? That's what you're talking about?
No, I know. I have the frequency here. It's EOT. I was looking for what disabled did. If it happens before the attack happens or after the attack happens.
It's when the user is hit
It's-
by a move.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hit by.
So technically, it would have hit you both, and then you disabled it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he can't use it for the rest of the encounter. Damn. Okay.
well,
Bye.
good because it'll keep on hitting an unconscious person, which would be not.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. He's not gonna move. He's okay right there. So next it is Cody.
Oh boy. Whatever will Cody do?
Kindergrin.
Forgot that's what it said.
Criminy. You know what? think we're gonna withdraw Cody for now.
You're withdrawing Cody. Okay. Let me get him off. Did you want to spend the command to withdraw and then release a new Pokemon? Because that would be their turn then. I think.
Not right now.
Okay, no problem. So you just return him?
Yep.
Alright. It would be Echo's turn then.
Alright, so, yeah, magnitude is disabled. Instead, that's fine to see okay. I could always transform and just freak everyone out if I ever so desired.
Just turn into
Well,
a
you wouldn't-
second Earthworm.
You wouldn't really freak out that many people because most of them can't see you.
No,
But if
he's visible. Oh, because he's in the cloud. Okay.
Yeah, we're in a smoke cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
could
I was gonna
always-
say though, people are going to freak out if they see another giant Earthworm pop up in the camp.
Wish I had images for clouds and I could put one over them, but I don't know where that would be. Assets,
You
maybe?
can just draw a line.
Not true. What was the
It's the first 3.
Okay. That was from Robert, so... Or, that was on Cody, he used it on Robert, right? So starting from
Yeah.
Robert. So that would have
Yeah.
been... Okay.
Robert,
One,
Robert,
two,
if you weren't
three.
there,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it wasn't really my choice.
1, 2,
no, you were
3.
close range, and I was tempted to use Hyper Voice. Then I realized how.
Something like that, I guess.
Robert!
You can still maneuver your way. You maneuver yourself in a way where you don't hit me with hyper.
Robert! So, what action can I take in order to send out Navi?
So on your turn it's a standard. On a Pokemon's turn it's a command to swap out. Well, I think technically it would still just be a command. I think we might just do it as a command. It would just then be, because it's technically you doing the command action on their turn. So we'll just do that as so that you don't have to take out your standard action from now on. But if you do it on a Pokemon's turn, it is the still command, or yeah, still command. So it's like swapping out, and then they don't get their turn when the new initiative happens for the new Pokemon.
But yeah, also Neil, you could just look it up, because it seems like you
Yeah,
don't
true.
actually know what the real answer is. So instead of just being like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know, it could be this, or let's just call it that, it's like, well, you just look up what the actual rule is.
Give me a sec.
Because I keep forgetting it too, because it constantly
Yeah.
changes. Like,
Alright, so I'll look it up while I'm waiting on you guys' turns. Taking action.
Yeah. I'm looking at transforming. It looks so tempting. But then again, I got hit a buck ton. So thank you, Neil.
also, this thing is really, really hurt, so it might
Yeah.
not need much more.
Yeah, I would have used Hyper Voice, kind of in the way.
What is hyper voice? Because can't you just like back up a little bit and use it?
If I back up, he's going to opportunity attack. I take 4 damage.
That, and if Echo backs up, then that would mean Echo's out of the smoke screen and would take the -3 penalty.
Hmm. Well, you could also aim it in a certain way that doesn't hit me, right? Like if you just point like. Yeah.
No, it's a smite 3, and it hits you even where I am.
Smite 3?
Yeah, smite 3.
Oh, I don't know what rain or what smite is.
Smite.
Do you mean like burst 3 or?
It is that, but it's smite. Like it's. I'm looking it up.
No, it's close blast. Sorry.
Oh,
Back
oh,
on smite.
blast.
Close blast.
Like smite. Whoa.
Well, you also have like a weapon attack, right? You can just smack it.
Yeah, but it's normal.
Yeah, so is this. Oh wait, no, he's still fire. But still, any little damage could help.
I could debuff him though. I'm gonna bring out a Pokemon.
Okay, what are you bringing out?
Actually, no.
Hmm?
I'm bringing out Navi, and I disconnected again.
Aw.
Thanks, Internet. Oh,
It's fine, I'll put Navi in the initiative.
yep, her speed is a 13.
Speed
And
13,
make
you
sure
said?
you... Yep, 13.
And make sure what?
Her speed is a 13.
Yeah, but you said, and make sure something.
Oh yeah, make sure she's, like, behind Echo, as far as, Echo...
Okay.
It's like at 4,
No problem.
run range?
So, like, throw her out.
No,
backwards.
5, throwing range. I'm sorry.
Yep, all good. So, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go
Okay.
by one more.
Yep, I did it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said you have a 5 thrown range or a 6?
5.
Okay, yeah, so that's
Like
all
a
you.
standard 5.
That's all the further you can throw them then.
Yep, that's how far, Echo can throw.
Sounds good. Anything else for you?
Will like to show.
Hmm?
Oh, I could see from your screen. If I shuffle kind of around-ish on the orc form, would not do the opportunity attack.
Sorry,
I
what was
say
that?
within.
You stay within.
I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you stay within range so you don't get opportunity attack. And then you keep Navi out so it can attack from afar.
Shuffle. Go ahead and shuffle Echo about 3 spaces to the right. No, not right. Left.
Navi does?
No,
Echo.
Echo. Sorry.
Echo.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's good.
Okay. Alright, and if that's it, I did find the rules, by the way, for commanding Pokemon. But Henry, you can think about your turn.
I don't have to think. I'm chucking a ball.
Okay, gotcha. So it says commanding Pokemon. Basically, when a Pokemon's initiative in combat comes up, simply let the player decide what the Pokemon does. That's kind of what I've been doing anyway. You don't need to announce your Pokemon's action during a trainer turn. The Pokemon can do the following with a standard action. Use a move or struggle attack, use a combat maneuver, activate an effect that requires a shift action. This cannot be used for movement. Use abilities, capabilities, or make skill checks requiring standard actions. Recall them into a Pokeball or a switch. Pick up held items. Additionally, Pokemon may drop most held items using a shift action, though this varies.
Okay. Yeah, so recalling
yeah.
happens on the Pokemon's turn and sending out happens on the trainer's turn.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so recalling is on Pokemon's, sending out as trainers.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I'll be sure to keep that up so then I can copy paste that and put it
That's
in
what I thought it was,
Fantasy
but yeah.
Grounds. Okay, so yeah, Henry, you are up.
I'm hucking a ball.
You're hucking a ball.
Hucking a ball.
How far can you throw? So you
good
might need to
question.
move up closer.
Well, technically he was within range, so it's your putting him on the map that was wrong.
Yeah.
Because he already had thrown
Because
a
that,
ball.
yeah, that was the last. That's what I did last.
Okay, fine. What was your throw? And I will move your character to what that was.
Good question. Where do I find that? Throwing range 6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so I actually did put him on the right spot.
Oh.
So you're good. Cool. Okay,
Roll for crit.
roll for crit.
Not a crit.
Not a crit, but you still hit. Roll me your D100 plus any modifiers for the ball you're using, and I will do my stuff quick. I
No
need to-
modifiers.
I need to look up my notes again.
Ooh. Oh wait, that was a 4. I thought that was a 10. I'm like, ooh, it's
Okay,
definitely in the teens.
so let's start with 100. And then subtract 11.
I think you needed it to be like 13 last time.
Something like that.
1 is...
See, that's like the really sad bit. Because my first D100 roll was 11.
Yeah.
No, that was me. That was Echo.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh no, it was, yeah. The first D100 was 11.
yeah, something tells me that this Orthworm is not going to be going peacefully. I think he's going to get knocked unconscious.
okay,
We don't know that for sure.
Well, if you don't catch him here...
We don't know that.
And then... Technically this is a shiny, because this was donated by a subscription. So,
Yeah.
minus 10. Status afflictions. Brett, do we have anything on it? I don't remember.
I was
Other than
hoping...
injuries,
I
no.
was hoping
Yeah,
that you
there's
would have
injuries.
recorded that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Because we tried to burn it and found out we couldn't.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. Injuries, yes, injuries. It has... Okay. And it is not stuck or slowed. Okay, you rolled a 48.
Yeah.
You throw the ball at it and it goes inside. It goes shake, shake, shake. And it pops out.
Dude, it was so close too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you'd like, I mean, I will allow, you can't use channel points on yourself, but I will allow other players to use channel points on other players. Or if there's anybody in chat who wants to use it to have him reroll, or if he wants to have or if someone wants to donate him a reroll. But
I would if I could get into Twitch, but I can't. When recording, Twitch
Yep.
doesn't work.
Okay. Well, in that case, yes, you have failed to catch the Orthworm. And you broke a Pokeball.
Sure did.
Yeah.
I'm really good at that one.
So that was your standard. Anything else you want to do? You can move, you can shift, or swift.
Throw
I
another
guess.
ball.
I mean, technically, according to this flowchart, I can send something out as a shift.
Yeah. If you wanna.
It's risky, but I think Ted Wardo's jumping into the fray.
Okay. I gotta find him. What's his speed, though?
Yeah. His speed is 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anything else for you? You want to move anywhere?
For sending out Pokemon, that's like I can do that for throw range, right?
Yes.
Well, Shia Surprise is going into the smoke screen.
Right here?
Right next to Orthworm, yeah.
Gotcha. Tedward just... Tedward! Alright. It would be Gizmo next.
I like how
No, you
Neil's
said Gizmo.
version of all of our Pokemon say their name instead of their species.
Oh, sorry.
like instead of saying Teddy or so, he goes Tomorrow.
I kind of like doing that. I mean, you can obviously know that I'm talking as the Pokemon.
You know, I can live
I
with the
keep
fact
forgetting.
that Ted Wardo says Ted Wardo, and it's
Oh, no.
1D, by the way.
I just think it's funny.
Tedward Doe? Just one? Okay.
It's not
TEDD,
TEDD, it's TED.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will fix that.
Yeah, it's correct on Zoom, at least.
What do you mean? On Zoom?
On Zoom versus Henry and Teduardo.
Oh!
it's
Oh,
spelled,
right. My bad.
like it's spelled correctly there.
It's Ted Ward. Oh.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's fixed on there too. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so after you send him out to Eduardo, it is then Robert. I need you to make
unconscious.
me a death save throw.
Oh, you make
Let me-
those in this game?
They do have stuff for death savings.
Oh.
Here. I do have that under rules and stuff, under notes.
I do not remember that. That
death.
must be a PTU thing.
Pushing Pokemon or trainers to their limits can result in even worse than injuries, death. A trainer or Pokemon has 10 injuries or goes down to either negative 50 hit points or negative 200% hit points, whichever is lower, in that 80% or lower than 50% points during the non-friendly match they die. Generally, Pokemon can hold back when instructed to, or when competing in friendly or at least sportsmanlike matches, such as during league events or gym matches. In situations like this, simply pay no heed to the negative 50, negative 200% damage roll. Injuries are a different issue. The 10 injuries rule always applies, however, it is difficult for Pokemon that is perfectly healthy to reach 10 in a single match. So basically, you won't die until you hit negative 50 hit points or negative 200% hit points.
Yeah, but what about the death save rolls?
Um,
Because that's something that I'm unfamiliar with. That was the rules from PTA, but
yeah. That might not actually be in this. I think I might just be adding it as a GM.
Okay.
As a house ruling.
so that's an
yeah.
additional way to end up dying.
No, because if you if you succeed and roll like a 10 or higher kind of thing, it would be like you'd be stable or even just get up.
Okay, so
Coup de
what
grace
can I
says
roll?
if you get basically just like the same thing with Pathfinders, you just roll a d10 and try to get over a 10.
Roll a d10 and try to get over a 10?
Oh, try to get Roll d20. Sorry, and try to get over a 10.
And how many, like, does it
I'm gonna
count
do the same thing.
successes,
Yeah,
or-
just I will do.
You're trying to add a mechanic that
know.
doesn't exist, so...
Yeah, because I know like
Yeah, just leave,
having-
either add it in or leave it be.
I'll just leave it be.
Okay.
Then, in which case, you won't be taking more damage as you're down unless you get hit by more attacks. But your other teammates can definitely heal you with stuff like that to help you get up.
Yeah.
Because I think revives technically are just used on Pokemon. I don't think they'll work on people. But you can definitely be like, if you're unconscious at negative, you can use healing items to heal yourself or to heal others still.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go with that rule, and we'll just stick with what it said then.
Yeah. I
Okay.
was to say, because like when you said death saves, I'm like, that's
Okay.
not, that was
Then in which case, I just so there's a chance for you to at least maybe get up. You can still roll a d20 and try to get a 20. And if you do get the 20, you'll just come back with 1 HP.
Okay. And if
We'll
I
just do
don't,
it like
nothing
that.
happens?
Yes, nothing will happen.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine. Alright. Sorry, we got through that. Alright, so you sent Ted Wardo out, and that was your action to do that. Can he still go, or did we say that was just the... Yeah. Or no. It's you sending out on your action to send him out a command. He still gets his full turn. But if you return him, then yeah.
Trainer shift action for 1.
Yeah, if the Pokemon is slower than the
If I'm
trainer, then the
releasing-
trainer can send them out. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can command my release Pokemon. That's
Got
right.
it. So yeah, you can command Ted Wardo then. What does he do?
Give him a lick.
Alright.
Does he taste just like raisins?
Unfortunately not.
The evasion bonus is going to be 4. Roll d20.
That. I'm really glad that didn't land in there. Doesn't matter.
Oh, damn. So he goes to try and lick the Orthworm, and he gets a taste of dirt before he licks
He
it.
licks Robert's unconscious body by mistake.
And then Robert dies.
Yeah, Robert becomes paralyzed.
He slicked his soul out of it. No. Yeah. Okay. So that was the standard. Anything
I only
else?
need to take 28 damage and then I'm dead. Nothing major.
I got rid of magnitude, so that's
Yeah, that was really good. Okay. So after, is Ted Wardo doing anything more?
Not much else you can do.
Okay. In which case, it is then the Orthworm. Yeah, well, he is a little upset that he can't use magnitude. So he is going to move over to Echo and try to... Oops, I'm grabbing the map. Gotta grab the image.
Well, he's already adjacent to Echo.
No, but I'm kind of ruling it if he's wrapping around him, I gotta get him in the center.
Oh.
So yeah, so he's gonna try and wrap around you, Echo. And if you wish, Ted Wardo can make an opportunity attack if he wants to.
Sure.
And that's
Just
just
a-
basic struggle.
Yep. With a 4 evasion.
Yeah.
Unless if he has any kind of special thing.
Yeah.
No.
Because
No, yeah,
sometimes
absolutely
you can
does
use like
not.
Ember as an opportunity attack if you have like whatever that's called, Igniter or something.
Something like that.
Hey.
Yeah, no. Just tracker, stealth, honey gathering, and underdog.
Oh yeah, he gets honey.
Together, you just make the Orthworm sticky. You can't move. Ooh.
Well, that's gonna hit
Yeah.
by 6, but you know.
So yeah, then
Well,
just
probably
roll
by
your...
4, more like.
Where it says 1d8 plus 6
Yeah.
or whatever it is, just add the plus 6 plus your attack and then roll the whatever the damage dice is.
This Ted Wardo's attacked. Oh god. This.
Oops, I could probably.
Wow.
There we go.
Well, 22 normal.
22 normal. Hmm.
Half that because it's not very effective.
Yeah.
It gets halved after defenses, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay, so
22 defense, and then it's, and then
And
it's
it's
halved.
round up or down. I always forget what we do. I think we're round
If it's
up.
0.5, I think it's round up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you will always take at least 1 damage.
Eduardo saw something moving and he slapped it on the ass.
Yeah. You see as Ted Wardo kind of like Ted Wardo and it just smacks it. Kind of leaves a little claw mark in the metal kind of thing. Yeah, and so Ortworm is going to use Wrap. Apparently it doesn't have an AC, and it's just static. Okay. The user
Really?
gains a +1 bonus to accuracy rolls made to initiate grapple maneuvers, and a +2 skill checks made to initiate grapple maneuvers or gain dominance. Whenever the user
Yeah.
gains dominance in a grapple, the target of the grapple is okay. So he basically uses Wrap, but he hasn't tried to grapple you yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a buff.
Yeah. So he's getting ready to go and grapple you, and he's just kind of circling around you, Echo.
Also,
For that, it is Navi's turn.
Hey, Ed. No, not Ed. Fuck! It's not Thursday. Oh! Oh. So, not enough.
Did you mean to say Henry or Johnny?
I don't have permission to move.
To what?
I don't
Oh.
have permission to move Navi.
Whoops. Sorry. Let me fix that. Unlock tokens.
Can't believe you've done this.
There, try now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That this scene echo, all busted up and whatnot. And I'm going to ominous wind it.
Ooh. Roll my d20. It's a 3 evasion for this one. Ooh,
Well,
nice.
that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yep, and this is going to.
The Ghostwrite special?
Yeah.
Yeah, ghost special.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, and then Ghost. Okay. So that's... Alright. So, good thing it happened on your turn. You actually knock it unconscious. Would you like to spend a hero point to keep it at 1 HP?
Fuck no! I want to get this combat over with already.
Okay. Just wanted to ask because I remember Henry was trying to catch it, so.
Well, that doesn't mean that you
Yeah.
have to keep it alive.
No, I gotcha. I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
no, I don't
It's the
trust.
GM's
We
job
have
to
very
ask.
different intentions.
It's the
with the
GM's
same
job
goal in
to
mind.
ask. All right, as Navi kind of almost gives a. Oh my god, why is I just keep doing this right now? I can't
It's like
really.
this very dark wind
Yeah.
just blows over Torquint.
Navi kind of
but
inhales and
it's
exhales using her hands to kind of blow an ominous wind towards him, and it kind of hits him straight in the side.
It's like he breathes in the
energy.
pure essence of anxiety. Just passes out from it.
Yeah. And then Orthworm falls down. and is. Oops. I guess I could have done it from here. Oops. Hang on. So one, and then delete you. Bleh. And there's an unconscious Orthworm on the ground.
No!
Yep.
We were hoping to get rid of him peacefully.
Echo wasn't having any of its shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not having it.
I mean, it did violently take Robert out. So,
I did ask Echo if he wanted to use, or if they wanted to use their hero point to keep it at one.
It also
nope.
It also healed off of Echo, one of Echo's arguably strongest attacks too. So I'm sure there was
True.
vendetta in that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Fuck
One
that,
of them
no,
that would have been
Orthworm.
it would have been 4 times super effective too, because it was fire steel. So
Yeah.
round would have been insanely effective if it didn't have that.
100%. Let me change to this. Awesome. Oops. Why is that? Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay. Alright. Congratulations on beating the donated. That was the donated fight, by the way. Where it just shows up.
The optional boss encounter.
Yeah. Well, not optional. Chat donated it, so it was not optional.
Right, but chat didn't have to donate, so therefore it was
True.
optional.
Yeah, true. Okay. Yeah. So with that, the Orthworm lays, technically it's unconscious, motionless, but it is, like, I guess technically it's just fainted, not dead, so. But because you can't bring it anywhere, it will just stay fainted until it becomes conscious again within a couple days of it actually being out. Kind of
With
thing.
many injuries involved.
Yeah.
Not as many as I have.
Yes, there's still
First things first.
there's still an unconscious
Yeah, Echo.
Robert on the ground.
Yeah, Echo's gonna waltz up to Robert, pulls out a potion, and it just starts squirting the healing properties on him.
Okay.
Ocean and not a freshwater.
I could make enriched water medicine. Give me
Okay,
like
so
50 poke.
you dump a potion down his throat? Or spray it on him, I guess?
Just spray it on him because it's like one of the spells.
Yeah, so you go ahead and spray that on him. Robert, you can heal 20 hit points.
But yeah, that puts me back at max HP actually. So.
Does it really?
Yeah, I
negative
have
28?
20. I have 21. Well, because it puts you back at 0 when you receive healing.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
just
good.
like in D&D. Because
Okay.
I know I would still be unconscious if it was that.
No, that's
that-
what I was wondering, because I'm like, I thought you had 28 and it heals you 20, so you'd be -8. But, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
puts you at 0. So yeah, no, I have 20 current HP, and my max injured HP right now is 21. So
Oh.
I have 7 injuries, and I
Mhm.
was at negative. I was at negative 22, so 28 more damage, I would have died.
Nice.
And then after that, Echo is going to take reach in the bag and then take out a bundle of bandages and just start wrapping bandages on them. And now at least clear out one injury within 6 hours.
Mm.
It'd be kind of funny if you could bandage somebody up and then use hypnosis to speed up the recovery.
You are
being
better.
healed.
Yeah.
You are better. You are good.
No, because, sleep is good for the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep does a body good.
Also, during this bandaging up, I'm guessing that Echo probably took off Robert's clothes.
Up
Or
to
at
you.
least-
Pretty
Shirt.
much.
Okay, yeah. You took off your clothes.
Yeah, so you see basically
Or they
new
took it, I'm
injuries. Like there's several new injuries, obviously, but you also see some very severe looking scarring on his chest that looks old.
What, like
Like
lupus?
like life like threatening injuries that he had received.
Death defy.
But also, oddly enough, not a lot of scarring on the back. Mostly it's all on the front.
So yeah, Echo, as you pull off the clothes, you see all these scars on Robert. More than what should have been since you've met him.
Yeah, including one that basically goes from his upper right shoulder, like all the way down to almost his like left leg. Like it's his entire torso.
I have to look at some. So, do you want to add anything, Mr. Mr. Hinkley?
Sorry, what?
I'm currently looking at something.
Okay. While Echo is currently bandaging up Robert. Henry, is there anything you're doing?
Yeah, I want to take that diamond thing out of my pocket and inspect it closer.
Okay. Roll me a. Roll me a. Sorry, one sec. Roll me an intuition check first.
Really hoping you were going to say occult education, but okay. 12.
You can definitely sense something is weird about this stone you found. Definitely some odd energies coming from it. Now you can roll the occult education. It looks similar to a rock you've seen before. But the one you've seen is, well, actually, how would you have seen it? Here,
Yeah, I was
roll-
gonna say, like, you want to cue in the player on when this happened?
No. Yeah. So this would have happened on the trek from Zorkaro to Gilead.
Okay.
If you remember how you got
Yeah.
there, or how you got here.
Curious.
I will say, because we haven't had a chance to do your backstory yet, I will do, if you are okay with me going into a little bit to kind of explain how you've seen this.
Flashback.
Huh? Flashback? Yeah.
And then it hit me, like,
You
like when someone threw a Pokeball at me.
you remember being on the ship, a white like a Tic Tac kind of ship, you know, like a and with like two curvy wings that kind of almost look like bat wings that go around it, and you are a stowaway onto a ship of someone you think is kind of suspicious. But as you kind of get bored, you decide to look around the ship while your flyer, who doesn't know you're there, is currently flying
Pilot.
the ship. Pilot, yes, is currently flying the ship. So you decide to go and explore around, and you end up finding what almost looks like a engine bay room, and inside of what looks to be a weird looking engine, you see a stone. Except instead of blue, this one's black and white. You decide not to touch it because you think it's powering the entire ship. And you don't want to just power off in space. So. And that's what you remember.
I slip it back into my pocket, almost nonchalantly.
Also, with that thing's, I mean, obviously Robert doesn't know of its existence. This is more of a meta thing. Uh, is Robert's necklace doing anything weird?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Because I know that the energies are similar
You don't
because
know anything.
well, yeah, Robert doesn't. Sean knows a little
No,
bit,
you don't.
but I was just curious if the two
Second
had any sort of relationship.
assistant GM. Shush.
I know. I'm not saying anything. I'm
I
just
know.
saying that like I'm just curious
I know.
because
I'm not just saying, I'm just saying.
they're just
Don't worry.
similar in
You've
nature.
remembered
So I
from
was wondering.
4 years ago when we talked about it, so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're just
All right.
similar in
Anyway.
nature. So I wasn't sure if they had some sort of connection.
We go back to Echo and Robert. You finished wrapping up him in these bandages, and you kind of tighten it, causing him to go oof, or whatever. And the scene is yours if you wish to do anything right now.
Thank you, Echo. It's it's been a while since I've been this injured before.
Echo's just like wait as he takes some strings of his oil, this honey oil.
Oh, I had to get that flat. Robotic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I suggest tonight any more injured than necessary in your body, albeit what the scars are concerning.
Mm. Yes, injuries of a past life that might be catching up to me faster than I thought.
I suggest in the near future take time to heal those whatever injuries that you have. Any more, you will unfortunately witness mortal coil.
Then I'll be sure to meet your friends on Paphomia.
Okay.
Actually, I forgot. Do dead people become Reapers, or are Reapers just born that way?
It kind of depends. It's like souls can become Reapers. That's how they end up getting their job as Reapers.
Okay.
But souls don't also have to become Reapers. It's kind of like Reapers are more like if they haven't fulfilled what they did when they were alive, they make that up by being Reapers.
Okay.
And they help other people return to where they need to be.
Okay.
Which is why that's the only way Reapers are kind of born. Like they don't really age or they don't have an age. So
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, real quick, Mr. GM and man,
yeah.
I got an injury. So
You got an
that's
injury?
fun.
Oh.
Yeah. It took that attack took half my health. So Echo, you can see like if magnet damage from magnitude, like
Yeah.
Instead of blood, it's
Echo,
just sparks.
Oil.
Yeah, you just see like an opening like in their like fake skin, and there's like some like wiring and stuff you can see poking through their
yeah.
leg.
So for Echo, I'm gonna flavor this a little bit. Echo will pull out like this synthetic, like a different type of bandages.
Yeah.
Meant for injuries.
We'll still consider them as bandages, but these will be specific ones that you've had before. These will still be
Yes.
bandages though, in the sense
Nanotech
of
bandage.
Yes, and then as Echo applies to it, like automatically sticks, and you can hear a little faint creaking underneath.
Oh, I get it. It's magnets.
Yeah,
How do
Slowly,
they work?
slowly pulling Echo back together.
pretty much.
Yep. It's still gonna take the same amount of time, but yes, you guys definitely hear what sounds like a slight creak from Echo's gaping wound of metal as he puts this, not a plaster, but it's like a synthetic on his arm that slowly just starts to almost look like it's almost like how a muscle tenses up.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's a bandage that's slowly tensing up and pulling him back together.
Also,
And you see like Echo testing out both of their arms like response time. And
Yeah.
you can see arm is like less responsive, but as time goes on, it'll get more and more responsive.
I just picture the scene in iRobot when he's like spraying on like the like stuff, like when he like sprays on his arm stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like after he got his arm like ripped up. By the way, when during the commotion, obviously Robert was focused on the Orthworm the entire time, but did we see Batoradite as one of the people that left?
Yes.
Yes, I told him to leave.
Okay, so you did see him. Okay.
Oh, yeah. In fact, well, you guys wouldn't have seen him because you were distracted with fighting the Orthworm. But Henry, if you wish to tell them what happened.
A Toradite came walking out of a tent, and I told him to get out of here because it was unsafe.
So he is here.
Yes. Well, was.
Well,
Do you
I think
remember
it's
when
about time we rescue him, bring him to our ship.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I guess I can have that happen. Alright, so, as you guys are kind of bandaging yourselves up, everybody seems to be coming back in. And, you can see that, Drake kind of gives the order. He's like, alright. And he kind of says, thank you guys for helping. Honestly, it kind of came out of nowhere and we weren't ready for it. But thanks, and we will get this out of here. So
I
it's
still
not...
have questions for you, though.
Alright.
We answered yours. It's about time you answer ours.
Okay, so let us clear this out quick. And
Fine.
you see him sound out a couple of Pokemon. One seems to be that elephant you've seen before, the green, almost metallic elephant. And a couple others send out some as well, including some of those
The
smaller elephants. you've
oxidized
seen.
copper color.
Yeah, and they tie ropes to them and the Orthworm, and they start dragging it out the front gate. And they kind of almost like drag it out to the into the Oasis area, because it's like from what you remembered, Robert, the Oasis kept moving its waters and it would shift the islands around. So they put it in the water, and it seems to like slowly sink in, not over like quickly in a short period of time. It's more like you can see almost like bubbles coming out from under, and it's like starting to like slowly like something heavy falling into mud.
Don't
slowly
kill it.
falling in. We have no way of healing it.
I guess true.
And also, we don't want it. It doesn't have
No.
tusks.
Still a creature that, I guess, giving it a watery burial's at least respectful.
I dump an enriched water on it.
On the Orthworm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work for a Pokemon being at 0. You have to use a revive on them still.
Yeah.
So I will retract the fresh water, so you don't use that. So you're good. Yeah, you would still need a revive on Pokemon, but on people, you can use enriched like healing items to heal them up and stuff. So
I could dip into like a pop here and start crafting them if I ever so desire.
Just
Can you
3D
make a
prints a
revive
revive
right
from
now?
your mouth.
Huh?
can you make a revive right now?
No, but next level I can if I next time I get
I was
into
like,
the future,
okay.
I always can.
Like, can you do it right now? No.
It's always a next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well-
always the next time. but it's gonna be helpful.
Yeah.
So that's what Echo's superpower is: hindsight.
Yes.
Well, Sean or Robert, since you don't want him to dump the Orthworm in there, you can roll some kind of either. I will do say either command, intimidate, or focus to convince him to let the Orthworm not go into the waters and sink below. Or you can roll a Pokemon Pokemon education on this Pokemon in general, and if you'd like to find out a little bit more information on this Orthworm and potentially find out what might help it get better.
Okay, yeah, I'd rather do that.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Fantasy Grounds is.
Oh, no.
Okay, there. No, it's good. It started
Okay.
working again. Whew.
Gotcha. Nice.
17 on Pokemon Education to be like,
Okay.
how do I help this
You-
Orthworm?
Know that because Orthworm is definitely a ground type, being in the ground will help it slowly recover it in its own way.
Oh, this
Also,
Orthworm.
it was ground fire. I thought it was fire steel.
Yeah, same.
Oh, sorry. It is steel. Well, it's steel fire, but it still has that ground, the ground
Aspect.
shaper ability.
Yeah.
Ground. What was it called?
Earth Eater, I think it's what it's called.
Earth Eater, yes. So it still heals from being in the ground.
I thought they were putting it in the water though.
It's kind
Mud.
of going into the mud, so it's like
Okay.
it's a layer of.
I mean, you know, that's really appropriate though, because it's a worm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're putting it in the water, not on their own case. They just are doing it because
Yeah.
they know that the water will slowly eat up the worm. But you know that this will actually be helpful for the earthworm.
Okay. It's not gonna die. Okay. But then, anyways, though, like I said, I still have questions, and you
Yes.
better answer them truthfully.
And with that, we're gonna take a break because I keep forgetting, and we all need breaks because they're important.
I also
They
like
are.
the fact that I drank some water and it went down the wrong tube, so now I have a bit of a growl in my voice, which is perfect.
All right, don't go away. We'll be right back. Take your breaks, get your drinks, feed your pets if you need them or if you need to.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Smoke 'em if you got them. Yeah. We'll be back. Probably, we'll try for max 10 minutes. If everybody's ready in 5, we can even do it then. But I'd say probably 10 minutes is good. So don't
Yeah.
go away. We'll be right back. And it's frozen. So. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Pokemon Space Odyssey. Before the break, we had left off with our players, or their heroes, talking with each other, while Drake and his desert tusks were dragging off the Earthworm into the sea oasis, where it would then be engulfed into the earth. Alright. It seems so. He kind of.
But we're not on Earth.
into the desert oasis.
Into the ground.
Into the
Yeah.
ground.
To the sands of whatever this planet is.
Good
Um,
layout.
Galaxy.
So he starts ordering around people, and people, all the desert tusks seem to be frantically running around, bumping into each other. But they're going around fixing stuff. But he walks over to you guys, and he goes and sits down in his chair, where you guys kind of seem to be kind of out in front of, but he's just sitting there because it's like, yeah, today's been a lot. And yeah,
It's
Just
been
like
a
that.
lot for you, huh?
He's sitting just like that.
Yeah.
well, it's
He
one of
sits
those.
in his chair like
it's,
that.
it's one of those beach chairs that sit on the ground,
Mm.
and he's just like sit up, kneeling in it, but like sitting in it kind of still with one knee.
You
up.
know, in a way, he kind of almost reminds me a little bit of what's his name, Zaz in what's his name in Far Cry 3,
Oh,
the main villain.
it's funny.
I forgot his name, but yeah,
But yes, he's like, so,
Boss. That's his name.
what is it you want to know? Why are you? That's right. We were getting to the question of why you were here in the first place.
Yes. When did your group take to ransacking populated villages and kidnapping its residences?
Kidnapping? Oh, you're talking about that guy.
He counts.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting anyone to kidnap anyone. I just told them to grab gems. And I guess they brought one along with them because they thought he wasn't giving up his gems, and so he had them on him, and they grabbed them, and yeah, so. I mean, we did
And-
get what we needed, so you can have them back.
Why were you taking them in the first place? Apparently, you don't attack populated settlements.
Roll me a. Well, first, I guess, roll me. Hang on, I gotta see what the skills are again.
Charm.
Yeah, for now, I'm trying to be charming. Eventually, I'm gonna.
You wanna roll charm or intuition?
Oh, intuition.
he-
Would be, yeah, if he's gonna try lying to me, I'm gonna want to know.
Can I also make this check?
If you wish to, yeah.
Yeah, I
Everybody
think
who
we're
wants
all
to make a
here,
check,
so-
yeah.
Oh, I could charm it up. If I really want to.
Well, if you're gonna charm him, you need to say something. Then.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this is intuition to make sure he's not lying. But if someone else wants to charm, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use intuition.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that your intuition, Johnny?
Yeah.
Henry? Okay. Did you want to roll anything, River? Or were you not rolling because you didn't want to say anything with the charm?
Yeah, I'm gonna try charming.
Okay, what do you say?
God damn it, I need to drink again.
Well, in the meantime,
That is the perfect kind of charm.
In the meantime, Robert,
Yeah,
you can sense
Break up the alcohol.
he doesn't really want to say because obviously there's a little bit of secrecy, but it's like there is a purpose to why he did it.
I'm not in the mood to play games with you right now. I have gotten seriously hurt in 2 different types of occasions.
Yes, Robert, you're seriously injured. So you should probably take it easy.
Oh, I still have plenty of fight in me if I need to.
You are
Echo,
a
what
I
do you
just
say?
pluck a
old
single
idiot.
hair on the back of your neck and you collapse.
Echo, what do you say?
Robert, I suggest you need rest because you're the injured and emotions tend to be highly volatile within biological organisms when they are injured.
I like how we're actually good cop, bad copying it right now.
But
I'm more concerned about you.
But
True.
regardless, why in the world are you taking crystals and Victoria, even though you could just attack the towns and leave that there, but kidnapping is out of the league, one would say.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Oh, this
Yeah,
voice is
you're-
killing me.
You are a little
your
quiet,
mic was
so it's...
your
Yeah.
mic wasn't really picking that up.
Hold on. Did Zoom did the thing again? Hold up.
I don't think it was that. I keep thinking you keep moving away from your webcam. So like it's trying to pick up.
Hi,
what you're-
hello.
Yeah.
Yep, we're
Hello! Welcome back.
Alright, so, Echo pretty much said, why in the world you are attacking these towns, regardless of the fact that you did kidnap someone, which seems a little off of the plan, don't you think?
Okay. He says. He says.
Wait, did Echo roll for charm yet?
Yeah, that was the 12. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. That was
That was me.
yeah.
Right, but I thought this line of questioning was from charm.
Yeah, it was for the charm check.
Yeah. If you want to roll a charm check, Echo. Okay.
Woohoo!
There, as you know, we are trying to find something. We did end up finding it. Like I said, you could have your friend back. But I was not expecting a kidnapping. I was just hoping that we could get the gems and get out. But apparently your friend had the thing we were looking for and didn't want to give it up, and so they captured him instead of forcing him to give it up because it's easier to just take a person, I guess. But we ended up getting the thing we needed. The item is going to help us get a Pokemon. As you know, we like Tusk type Pokemon, and we were told this Pokemon has the power to change the earth around us, and it'll actually help us make a more permanent home.
Does this have anything to do with the rogued person that you picked up?
Rope person. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
If I may interject, you had absolutely
Roll me an intuition, because he's definitely rolling a guile.
You'd mentioned while we were in the tent that there was a rogue stranger.
No, it was the
Sure.
person that we were taking here. That
Yeah, the
mentioned
guy
it.
who died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got him to say there was
Your,
a guy.
Your flunky had mentioned that there was somebody else here who wasn't part of your group.
He was the one who
So we
told me
know.
about this creature. About this
And that's
Pokemon.
why you went to steal the gems?
Well, I mean, it's better than going one at a time.
And who's
Or
to say
finding
that
it
this
ourselves.
person is not acting out of your interests, probably? You're pirates, you're thieves, you should understand this.
We're not pirates, we're bandits.
It's
And we're
close
psychos.
I mean, I believe that.
I wouldn't use such barbaric terms. I would more call them mannerly challenged.
But yeah, someone like that is obviously trying to use you.
Well, I mean,
To play devil's advocate,
if he's using me so
We don't
that I
know
can
that.
use him, It's absolutely fine by me.
Well, for your safety,
My safety.
I wouldn't go along with everything that they're saying. I would keep an eye out on them. You can't trust someone like that.
Makes you think you can keep me safe. I can keep myself safe. And he throws out one of his Pokemon to show how much safety means. And you just right next to you guys, this giant mammoth-looking elephant pops out. You can roll me a Pokemon education if you'd like to find out what kind of Pokemon this is. But it's literally like got
11.
all four of you between its tusks. 11.
I should really up my Pokemon education a little bit. I'm falling behind.
I'll give you the name, but not much more else than that. This is a Mamoswine.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
I kind of just give it like a tired look.
It's almost got like groundish, like you know, like stalactites or stalagmites. For how one come out of the ground, but it's got those popping out of its tusks.
Oh, so they're like barbed tusks?
Oh wait, Mamoswine is originally ground type and ice type, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then never mind. He just looks like a normal Mamoswine. My bad.
I mean, if it were ground rock type.
Yeah.
But no.
So yeah, this is just a normal looking Mamoswine, but it is humongous. And it looks beefy. It's just it's just standing over you, and he's trying to intimidate you. Actually, hang on.
After the Orthworm encounter, I think all of us are just like, okay.
Yeah. I
What is intimidate?
kind of channel my
2d6.
aura, and I just kind of
Mamoswine
look.
would be more.
I look at the Mamoswine.
Mamoswine tries to intimidate you with a 10.
What do we need to counter that?
Focus.
Focus? Yeah.
Oh, fun.
I'm not
Yeah, you're
impressed.
fine.
But I tried to intimidate it
Jesus Christ.
with a.
I don't remember if I
God.
have something for that.
I tried to
Echo
intimidate
would-
the
I-
Mamoswine with a 15.
I would imagine
think that
Echo
some
is
Pokemon
going
skills would be higher,
to.
but- Oh well.
Yeah, Echo will look at this mammoth swine and it's just stare. Can I counter? Intimidate right back.
Yeah, that's what I just tried to do.
You rolled a 15,
Yeah.
so you just rolled what you did before. Okay.
I swear I had
Um,
something for this.
Yeah. if
You
want
have
to.
Poke Psychology where you can use Pokemon Education as intimidate. That's what I did.
Okay. But not focus.
Yeah, not Focus, just Intimidate, Charm, and Guile.
Well, I got an 8 in focus, so I'm a little intimidated.
Oh yeah.
It's seemingly very intimidated, though, by me.
Yeah, it can definitely tell because it sees you as a type. It kind of sees you as a Lucario.
Well,
it knows
it
what
should, because I
Lucario
can
is, so
use
it-
fighting type moves, so yeah.
It starts just backing up.
I also flare up my aura, and like my eyes start to glow a little bit.
I pluck another hair off your head. Calm yourself.
There's people that are way more powerful than you or
He
your
re-
Mamoswine.
he
And this
returns the
robed
book.
person... This robed person could easily be one of them.
Could be. But that's none of our business.
No.
It's kind of a. I kind of owe him. He gave me a gift, and I appreciated the gift, and now I'm helping him. And he's helping in return with a gift for me to help him find something else. So,
If
I
you don't
found
mind
this
me
crystal for
asking,
him. He's gonna help me find this creature.
if you don't mind me asking, what kind of gift?
Well, like I said, it's a Pokemon.
Have you received it yet?
No, I'm gonna be. Well, he says I got a gift, so now I helped him find the crystal, and then he's helping me go to find this other Pokemon that also has tusks, and it's gonna help us build our new home.
Or destroy the entire planet.
You don't know that.
I pluck another hair off of Robert's head.
And this is to. Why does everything gotta be cataclysmic to you, Robert?
Because he's dealt with cataclysmic before.
Because he's injured and he's panicking.
That too.
I
I'm
should
plucking
GM
hair to
slap
try and
you.
calm him
No,
down.
just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't
Yeah, you-
trust
okay,
people.
fine. You know what? If you think you want to do that, roll me a. This is going to be an intuition based on what you've dealt with before. This will be a hard, like a very difficult check.
Okay.
Oh my
Three.
god!
Welt.
I set the goal for 20.
Oof.
You
Um,
kind of you should have raised it a little bit higher, but now
No, I
you
know.
can go back to
I know.
Well, I did roll 3 6s.
I was
so-
gonna say 20 is pretty hard for these kind
yeah,
of rolls.
that's incredibly hard. Yeah. I just rolled high.
You don't know that it will destroy the planet, but something like this, where it needs an item to obtain a Pokemon, sounds like legendary.
Yeah.
So it's not possibly gonna break the place, but it sounds like he's going after a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm in Jerry's.
But yeah, Pokemon like what you're searching for are not easy to control. Are you even positive it would even listen to you?
Well, the thing that the one I'm trying to figure out how Neil's gonna word this.
Mhm.
Because
In
anytime
plain
I
words
talk,
would
the
be
characters
nice.
are like, "What?" No. He says. He says the item that he needs this crystal to find a place that has an item there that'll help control the Pokemon. And he's going to be giving me that item. He just wants to find the place.
I'm now curious about this place too. Also, may I see the crystal?
You think I'm just gonna let you see the crystal?
I won't take it. I'm not really capable of stealing right now, and also I don't steal like
he
you
walks around. He goes and turns around and smirks.
do. I like
And he
the
goes
little
to his
like.
little special stash. He pulls out a crystal and he shows it to you. He doesn't give it to you,
Mhm.
but he just lets you see it from where you're
Does it
standing.
look?
So it's kind
Does
of
it
far
look
away
like
still.
something that I would have seen before?
Roll me a perception check because he's still pretty far away.
Mm-hmm.
He walked quite a ways away to get it, but he's not walking close.
Perception's
He's basically
not
just going.
super fantastic.
I'm
but
gonna
yeah.
also do that.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Robert, you can't really see it from here. It just looks like a black shard. Almost like
Okay.
your obsidian piece that you have.
Well, still interesting enough.
Henry, you've seen this gem before. Or this crystal before. This crystal looks like the crystal you saw in the engine. It also looks like similar to the crystal you found, your blue one. Except this one's black. With the
Nobody
blue-
knows about that.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Echo. Something feels familiar about this. You can't quite pin it, but it's like if it was like it's on the tip of your tongue kind of thing, it'd be on the tip of your databanks. You almost get a flash of a crystal that looks just like that, and that's gone.
So like an image of the crystal and then static.
Mm-hmm. But there's no background, it's just an image of it. And that's it. You don't know what it's called, you don't know any particular details, it's just a
know
black
that you
diamond
have
with black
seen
lines
it.
on it.
Like when you
Yeah.
obtain a brand new Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts after completing a world, it's just black screen, whoosh, done.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
can I make an occult?
Sure can. You also, Johnny, if you'd or Henry, if you'd like to.
Okay.
And I'm
I
going to
forgot.
use my
The one that I
ancient
have around my
wisdom.
neck, it's not black, right?
Huh?
It's
Purple,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
one-
the thing around your neck is like a bluish with white lines, but it looks
Okay.
more like almost like like a like a little statue.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like if I
Can
did see
I-
Henry's, it would be kind of like Henry's.
Probably, but you haven't seen it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's what I was saying. If
Echo.
I did, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. Echo, what's up?
Can I use my ancient wisdom?
Yeah, you want to spend the what was it, 1 or 2 AP?
It's 2. I could get it back.
Yeah. All right, so you spend your 2 AP to give yourself like I think it's 2 dice.
Yeah, 2 extra dice because I'm a signer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so my thing is a 5.
Nice.
Not that great. Fuck you. I'm re-rolling this shit.
You're using your hero
He's
point.
pointing it.
Nice.
Those
All right.
all ones.
That's funny.
That's
There we go.
Much better.
There we go. All right, so Henry, you
I still love how occulty we all are.
your Robert. Did you roll an no? It was just those two that were wondering about the occult education.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
couldn't really make much
Yeah.
of it out. So
I will say because if you want to make an occult education based on energy signatures, you can. 'Cause that's what I was gonna do for them too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also sketch it into my notebook.
Okay. But from where it looks to you, you just basically sketch a black obsidian shard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably thinking to yourself, what a loser, this ain't gonna do nothing.
Henry, you sense it's coming. It's like, it's the same kind of energy, but it almost feels different than the crystal you found.
Different like how?
Like, polar opposite.
Uh,
Like if you
So,
if
like-
something felt like it was being pulled, it would feel like it was being pushed.
Yeah. It's like how the difference between a magnetic pole is,
yeah.
Yeah.
as far as like how the forces act.
So like instead of a welcoming, warm feeling, it's a cold malice type feeling.
Yeah.
To
Actually,
put
yeah,
it in
exactly.
terms.
Yeah. It feels cold instead of warm in that same case. Yeah, yeah. Echo,
The chill.
with your
Before you explain, everyone who can see this, Echo would just reach behind on their backpack, and I think we kind of made the signer thing more like a one of the things of a lantern or something.
yeah, it was a
like that, too.
lantern. Yep.
Yeah,
You're gonna try
plus
and-
yeah, it tries to raise it like this. It's like this, like dark.
He goes, what are you doing?
It is testing to see if there's anything malice.
Well, Drake is now on edge because you just pulled out something that he doesn't know what it is. So you better put that thing away before we get all angry and stuff. And you can see
Yeah,
a
it's
bunch
like-
of, you can
kinda
see a
like
bunch
reaching
of the
into your
psychos
pockets
just
when
kinda
cops tell you to
stop what they were
freeze.
doing.
Echo looks at the lantern and goes, "This is not what to you."
He just looks at the rest of those guys and they go back to work. You pull anything funny? Alright, with your 21, I thought you were gonna like stealth it or something, but no, you just pulled it right out. Okay. It kind of flashes white, and you guys have seen this do this before. It's like it flashed white for a sec, as it was like already kind of lit up and for lighting up stuff. but it flashes white, almost like the move Flash was used. Kind of almost blinds people for a sec, but it goes away fairly quick. It doesn't do it the actual move Flash. I think he can just do that. But Echo, you get kind of a feeling wash over you. It's a like you've never felt this before either. I mean, you felt this back on not this same kind of feeling on Paphomia, like with the sense of a ghostly touch. It's like very cold, you know. This kind of almost feels like a cold flame, like it's hot and cold at the same time. But it feels more fluffy. It's weird, but not fluffy. Sorry, that's a bad word. It feels like if you could feel a flame, it would almost feel like it's got that kind of wavy fluff to it in a sense. But you kind of get the you kind of manage to, using your lantern, pull in a little bit of the energy, and from the little bit that you gather with that roll, you've never felt this. It's if something in your chest goes like almost pushes out, and you feel a thump.
His internal clock skipped a second.
And then it goes away.
Like after a moment, Echo will put away the lantern and goes, "How interesting."
And then he turns around, puts the gem back away in his
Within
bag.
that crystal, there's a flame. Formless, fluffy, cold. This is more of the occult than anything else, but if you do decide to resurrect this creature, or creature Pokemon,
Pokemon.
Pokemon, particularly if it is regarded as what's that, Robert? What's a Pokemon that requires a item to summon it, to revive it, or whatever?
There's a few Pokemon, depending on different worlds, that answer to items. I can think of several on Earth that are like this through my research, but every world has their own. For instance, like a red orb might do something, like a red orb with energy could maybe awaken something. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Pokemon on this planet that would answer to an object like this.
Yes, but continue to learn what I'm saying. It felt cold. Formless. It was a flame. With no heat. And
Ugh.
keep in mind, however, what's your name, by the way?
Drake.
Drake. If you do decide to summon this, benefits or consequences may have, I can't provide actual answers. Up to you if you want to, sacrifice your. Looks at him go this biological life form over something you want to greatly hope.
I'll take my chances.
Better be
A
careful.
gambler,
In this economy, the interest rate is insane.
That's why we're building out here, but it's just land.
Also,
But yeah.
it's not just you that could be wrapped up into something dangerous. It's all the people that you care about too that could get hurt.
And the innocents along with it. You
So
are
I'm-
quite a gambler.
So I'm not bringing them with me. Or with us, I guess.
Look, I know these two have been rough around the edges. I just have one last question for you.
What's that? Can
Your
guys-
hooded guest,
Yeah?
are they still here? If not, where are they now?
Make me a perception check, you guys.
They've been watching us this entire time.
It was me!
Oh, fuck!
Oh. Fantasy Grounds, no.
No!
19.
Oh, got it. 7.
Alright, Henry. As soon as you ask that question, you start.
Robert's an
you
old
hear.
man.
You hear. You hear something coming from behind the fence. Like behind the. It's like the 30-foot gate.
Okay.
It's getting louder. It's like a.
What's that?
Almost like a humming. And then from all of a sudden, from behind it, over the gate, comes slowly flying in a familiar Tic Tac spaceship. And starts to land on the ground.
You have visitors, Drake?
I think
Not
that's the
visitors.
answer to my question.
My ride, and he's gonna start skipping over that way as the stairway comes down.
just skipping like a little girl towards it. See ya!
So,
Well,
yeah.
To be frank, that was technically the last question. So I'll give him that.
Yeah. Also, you're not Frank, you're Henry.
I could be Francis if I wanted to. I could get the Dead Rising remaster.
Yeah.
DRDR.
Frank West. Yeah.
So while he's running over there, with that 19 perception you got, Henry, inside of the front, like the windshield of the spaceship, you definitely see the hooded figure that you've seen before.
So can I clearly see him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And actually, because he's in a spaceship, his hood would be down.
All right. So I'm
So you
I'm
can
really
actually,
glad that that's the case.
Yeah, his hood would be down.
Cause... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So I'm going to make a record of the non-hooded figure because
Okay.
the hood's down.
Yeah.
I'm going to make record of that target.
So what you draw, I will say, it's a middle, I guess. I don't even remember if I gave him an age, but I kind of imagine it would be like a middle-aged man, kind of like Drake. And he's got a green spiked mohawk, but it's not like a mohawk. It's like it is a mohawk, but it starts here and then it comes and curls forward. Kind of like the spikes are almost like, like a head, like Sonic's hedgehog tail or spikes, except it's going backwards up his head, down his forehead.
Very Lichen Rock.
Yeah,
Mohawk.
exactly. And he's got some piercings. He's still wearing the white robe. So it's just basically it's just you see this white and black robe, more white than black. It's like all the seams are all black.
Yes,
Well,
when I
yeah.
get time for an extended action, I'm going to archive that.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna draw him.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, he's running off towards the ship.
Well,
He's about halfway there. If there's anything you guys want to do.
I just kind of look at the rest of the group because they know what my mind would be saying, but
It's
At
none
the
of our
same time,
business.
I-
Let's
yeah.
get Bert home.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you just let him go?
Yeah.
Okay. So as he runs up, he's like,
Robert's heckles are definitely flared though.
Yeah. As they fly off, and you can see Bert, like, and you guys don't see this because he's on the outside, but as he flies up, you can see him kind of looking towards Bert outside, and Bert kind of looks at the ship as it flies off. He's like, "Thanks for the gift," and then they fly off.
Bert, Bert, where did you get that stone that he took from you?
Bert's currently outside of the.
Oh, I thought we were.
I figured we would have gone that direction since the gate was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
So
we're
as he
getting out
flies
of here.
you guys kind of run outside of the gate.
Yeah,
You see, he kind of flies off. It looks like, on a map, if you're looking at a map, it looks like he's flying west.
Okay.
Away from the gate, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the map open, that's why.
Yeah, so it looks like, roll me a, well, tell you what, since you have the map, anyone who wants to figure out which direction they are going and where it feels like they're heading towards, you can roll me a survival check.
Oh, great. Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Oh, my favorite.
Hey, we got a 7. Yay,
Nice.
Robert.
Watch, I get a 7 too. No, I don't.
I got 10.
Oh, okay. So, you just know that he's going west. But it looks like it's going on the map. West is from here. West is basically more desert, and even further to that, what was it called? I'll go look at it quick. It has a name. My
Yeah,
bad.
Robert's just busy trying to figure out like what direction it is, but it's like, well, if the sun is there, but we're on this planet, so it should be facing this way. So then west should be, I don't know. She's like,
Yeah.
I just point that way.
The Sand Sea. Actually, no. From where you are, they're not even going past any. They're just heading for the Sand Sea.
that's somewhere where Robert wants to investigate himself. Actually,
All right, and now you would retort is like they've got my gem. Now I can't do my farming.
wait, that gem is how you were farming?
Yeah, it was supplying the energy to the. Like, I think I can still do it. It just won't output as much energy. Basically, I was using one to power the whole farm. I'll have to make some more now.
Interesting. I might be able to help you with that, if you don't mind. But where did you
Wait,
find
really?
that gem? I have a way that I can maybe maximize the output of regular gems.
Let me see. Now I gotta open him.
I think
I've never
I
done
think,
it before, but we can try. I could try.
Echo will look at Robert.
There's
Are you sure? Because I think that will involve a lot of technological stuff.
Nah, just tools. All I need is a good hammer and chisel.
Let me swap back.
And
to
some
the
rest.
music.
Rest is for people who are dead.
Pluck another hair.
Stop
You
it.
just keep plucking him until he's bald. You're plucking his fur hair.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, in different spots, so it's not uneven. I'm not that heartless about it. But I am plucking hairs because your tenacity is starting to annoy me.
He's passionate.
Yeah. And so I'm telling you to calm down. Otherwise, it won't stop.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm gonna roll perception in this case just to see if he can remember seeing it in his mind. Because he's kind of, it's still seeing something in your head to try and remember. I would do a education, but there's no real like history stuff. It's like info on like general medicine.
History is kind of general education, I think, technically.
I think we have been doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same roll.
which is also why I really want to raise my general education, considering that I'm a history teacher.
It's hard to remember. My rocks are a bit jumbled.
Well, anyways, though, when we get back, I can try helping it, as long as you can supply me some gems to help
of course.
create one that can power your farm.
You can create something like that?
I have a theory.
A farm theory.
I've never actually done it before, but I feel like I might know how to combine the power of all colors of gems to create a special rainbow gem that might be able to help your farm.
Oh, damn.
But
Yeah.
like I said,
we
I've
can
never
try, I
actually done it
guess.
before. I just assume that I can maybe make it work.
Okay. I'm down to try. I guess.
Just turns out to look like the rainbow badge from Kanto.
I mean, that's what I picture the rainbow gem looking like, honestly.
Right, but imagine if that's what the rainbow badge actually was.
A rainbow gem? Yeah, that actually
Yeah.
could be, yeah.
And
I mean, you can
then,
wear the rainbow gem as a brooch, so...
it's-
putting it to my coat so that everyone knows that I defeated you.
okay, yeah. And then with that, Roscoe has been kind of helping them kind of build their camp back up, even though he still doesn't like what's been going on because obviously they've been stealing. He comes
Oh yeah, I
back
forgot about Roscoe.
and he says, yeah, let me change the music.
I completely forgot
I
about
would
him.
say Camusius was Sheriff. So he
There
didn't
it is.
Yeah.
help us out.
Yeah. So he just is like, well, the fixing of the place is doing a bit better. I'm gonna have to stick around and question these guys a little bit. See, even though they were doing it for themselves, for home, for a house, I still gotta get back what they stole. So I'm gonna try my best to get them to give it up, and I will be traveling around for a bit, giving everybody their crystals back. Why don't you head back without me? You take the boat. I'll be able to get back if I'm...
I do find it as a shame that I didn't get to see you pull out any of your Pokemon, Mr.
Yeah,
Roscoe.
I kind of save them for emergency situations.
Only
this is-
emergencies?
Well... I do enjoy
I can-
a couple of good Pokemon battles every once in a while, but...
I can think of at least one occasion.
I was trying to help keep everyone safe. You guys seemed to handle the Orthrum just fine.
Well, if you ever do want a friendly sport, you know where to find us.
Yeah, sure. Well, here's my number. It'll make it easier. And he gives you his contact info. You guys are pretty damn
Before
strong.
once
Pretty
everything-
impressive. Yep.
What once everything is over, do you know that you guys know that one of that guy doing this and it disappearing?
Oh, yeah. Whoop, and he just disappears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Echo looks at everyone and goes, well, I'll meet you there. And it goes like this and it just disappears.
He just turns invisible.
Yeah.
He's like, but wait, he doesn't have a boat to get in. Then. But yeah.
Actually,
So-
also, I do have one last question for Roscoe.
Yeah, shoot.
Actually, I forgot if Henry ever mentioned this. I will ask.
He
if
didn't.
there
That was
is-
your last question.
Oh, no. I will ask though if there's an entertainment plaza or district in the what you call it, the Metropolis.
Metropolis? Yeah, there'll be one at Cusco. Usually, or Cusca.
Cusco.
Cusco.
Yeah.
Cusca.
Yay, I'm a llama
Um,
again.
Usually every planet has about two, but ours only has one because it's not a very hospitable planet, so,
Mm-hmm.
But we make do, and the one is just fine, so. But yeah, there should definitely be a entertainment spot at at Cusca.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd suggest maybe taking a couple days off if you need it.
Oh, gladly.
So by the way you look, you know. Yeah. All right. Anything else you guys wish to do before you head back into the boat and go home?
I'm just gonna get right on my. Oh wait, isn't the ship here, or is it?
Yeah, so I said the boat. The ship's back at the town of the other town, the Ship Cove town or whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought Adolf and Echo, came here on our like ship.
No, your
Like,
ship
like our
crashed,
spaceship.
and then Roscoe and them took another boat.
Yeah, I thought they took our spaceship, but yeah,
No.
I'm gonna just take a nap on
There wasn't a lot of
sand sled.
spaces to land in there in the spot.
Okay.
So, and your
Yeah,
ship's
I'm
too
gonna- I'm
heavy.
just-
It probably would have sunk.
I just jump on the sand sled then and like prop up like a comfortable like I take the sleeping bag that's in my backpack and just kind of prop it up and just pass out.
Sounds good.
Pull the hat down in front of my eyes, Indiana Jones style, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Then Echo reappears right next to you.
Oh, yeah. He just appears right next to Robert.
Robert's already snoring.
Okay.
Doesn't even notice.
And with that, the players getting into the boat and heading up back towards the town of Sandy Ridge.
Robert is a shonen pro tag that just got really old.
You're young but act old. No. Yeah, but with them heading back to Sandy Ridge, we will leave that for next week.
Like picture Luffy, but he's 50 years old, and that's Robert.
We actually got to see a Luffy as a 50-year-old Luffy in the show. Because one of the characters devil fruit is an age fruit.
Oh,
And they
but
literally
yeah,
aged
but
Luffy
not
to
like
be like 60.
that's physical age, but not mental and physical.
No, I know, but yeah, it's still
Robert
made
is
him feel like
mentally
that.
and physically older.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's funny.
But yeah, that was fun.
All right. Really
Got to
quick
learn
before
more
we gotta
about this
go,
mystery.
any memorable moments today?
I just like the deepening mystery. You know, it's interesting. Even though I know where it kind of leads, but Robert doesn't, and I like it.
Yeah. Echo, any favorable moments? As I-
Echo.
Echo,
Just Echo in general.
That is perfect.
just Echo
Yeah.
in general. Nice. All right. Henry.
I mean, other than the fact that I started plucking hairs off the back of Robert's head, finding
This is gonna
that
be another Mal moment. Just instead of
finding that
snowballs, it's
gem.
hair plucks. Yeah.
Yeah, finding the
finding that
Finding the
gem,
gem, yeah.
sounds really important. And I guess I
gem.
also should say being able to do exactly what I wanted to do and
Yeah.
sketch the robed figure. Because once I archive that, then if I remember correctly,
Yeah, don't you get like advantages against like a bunch of stuff for someone that you've like sketched down?
I get a +2 bonus to Charm, Guile, Command, Intimidate, and Intuition.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, that gem you ended up getting, that was actually the last session where we did secret menu item.
Yep.
Yeah, I just hadn't had a chance to get it to you guys yet. So I want to get it to you guys at the beginning of the session before
And
See,
it has a certain
Oh!
name to it that
Shit!
I was thinking that Bert dropped it on his way out.
You guys, we need to get you guys.
Oh yeah, the
someone-
magic bag.
Yeah, the magic bag. I totally forgot about that. Okay. you know
Well,
what?
you can create it off screen, and then we can decide who gets it, and then you can incorporate it into the story.
Okay. Well, I'm fine
Like
with just
maybe
giving it to
maybe
you
it's
guys,
something
'cause
that Bertordite
technically-
gives us when we get back to
technically,
the town. maybe.
channel point items are items you just get, but I will may probably just have whoever wants it to find it and stuff.
Yeah.
But yes,
Or
I'll make
Bertordite
that-
can give it as a gift or something like that.
Yeah, like once you
Have
guys
us all
give
roll
them
a
the crystal.
perception once we get him back, and whoever has the best perception.
No, because because that means I'll always fail.
I just did it for this one, just because it was like technically, I was going to have it show up when the Orthworm came out. It
Popped out, yeah.
it broke dirt and it came flying out with the Orthworm. So whoever saw it first, got it.
It's funny that the guy wanted the black crystal, and yet the entire time the white crystal was right underneath their feet.
The
They
blue
could
crystal?
have just
Yeah.
had something similar.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, guess what? I need to eat.
Oh yeah, no
Yep.
problem. Have a good one, Rob
Yep.
or
See
River.
you. Bye,
Yeah.
River /
River.
Echo / good friend of ours.
All right.
Have
Anyway,
fun.
thank you guys so much for joining today's stream. That was really fun. I'm glad we got to finish that Orthworm. I'm sad that Johnny didn't get to catch it, but I would have just been tormenting him with it the whole time.
Well,
Well,
I'm
he was gonna
honestly
release it
my plan
immediately
was
after.
to release it outside of the gates.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The plan was never to keep it, just to release it safely.
Oh.
Yeah, because that I'm
I
not.
liked it,
I know
yeah,
that
that
thing's
was
loyalty
cool.
would have been like -4.
It only goes to 0, but yeah.
Yeah.
In
Anyway,
this case, it would have been like -4 because it got fed up with my shit.
so I will come up with an item. I'm not going to base it off of any particular player. So I'm just going to make an item that I think would be...
Which means he's
kinda
gonna
cool.
roll for it.
Probably. But then yes, you guys will have to decide which one of you wants it.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you'd like to see past stuff I've done, I have a YouTube channel. It has all my past streams, past recordings. Some, like I think up to episode 20 of campaign 1. For like with it was Sean, my cousin and her boyfriend and her friend. Playing a group of people trying to well basically they just kept finding a bunch of stuff just like our players are, but they managed to find like a
In fact, if you
secret
know
base
that
and stuff,
series
so-
and know this series, you might be getting some like
Yeah.
some of the stuff that happened then, like can
Is
help
starting
clue
to
you
come
into what's
happen now,
happening
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Guess I
So-
better go catch up then.
If
Or I
you
could
want
stay in the dark about it.
I'm staying in the dark is really fun actually. I like the
Yeah.
fact that you don't know what's going on. It's kind of cool.
That's how I
Yes.
planned it.
And I always post all the time on all the Discords. So if you'd like, you can join our matrix, our Discord matrix, the immersion matrix. I post all the time on there when I go live, as well as all the other Discords and Twitter. And yeah, Twitter or X, I guess. I don't know. Twitter. I'm
Twix.
always gonna call it X. Twix. Yes.
I call it Twix.
Twix,
Thank
yeah.
you, Phil Labonte.
Nice. But yeah, let's go see if anyone's live right now.
Bob's live. He's playing Warhammer.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, he's playing Warhammer 2? Or Space Marine 2?
Like
why did I do
Meisker and Bob.
Yeah, Meister
Yes.
and Bob.
Nice.
I don't know if I want to watch that because
He's so movie skirm.
That is my next. That is my current goal right now, and that was going to be the next co-op game that me and Zach play. So Wednesdays are for the men. You know what? Let's click into it and see if he is doing Space Marine 2. I won't watch it, but I will rate it anyway.
Yeah, it's
they're
Space
playing
Marine
Space
too.
Marine 2. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rate it. That's fine.
More Space Marines.
I just won't be
Cal.
watching it, so /raid Moisker.
I heard the fireworks, and for some reason, when they were going off, I thought the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog theme was going to play. It's like, that's me.
Alright, but yes. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. This has been Roll for Immersion. And we roll the immersion to you. See ya.
Bye.
Bye,
I thought it was
everyone.
roll the immersion for you.
We roll the immersion
for-
to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
It should be 4 because that's what I say on my other thing, but oh well, it's fine. Bye guys! Have a good one. Bye.